Hey everyone, this is Manly Badass Zero, and welcome back to Zero Time Dilemma. Previously on Zero Time Dilemma, we ended up in an old-fashioned Mexican standoff, where we found some startling discoveries about our old friend Mira.
Huh? Why?
Nope. It won't even budge.
Ah! The hell is that?
Where are we even?
Formaldehyde solution with...
A pig.
It's okay, Mira. I'm right here with you.
Ugh.
We're in the biolab, right?
So there's a bunch of biological research here.
Jeez, this place is really creepy. Why is something like this in a bomb shelter?
Maybe the builders thought to be prepared for some kind of pandemic.
Pandemic?
An infectious disease that hits on a global scale. It's like a sudden deadly virus outbreak.
Maybe this
Which is
place
what's gonna
an
happen.
isolated location for researching all kinds of viruses like that.
Oh, okay.
Or maybe Zero put it here in order to do something to us.
Like what?
Like maybe taking the ingredients and cooking all of us a nice meal.
Ugh.
But isn't it too early for dinner?
It's been 4.5 hours since we fell asleep in the lounge.
4.5 hours. They knocked us out for quite a while.
So always get knocked
No,
out,
not
and 1810 we were put
necessarily.
into a new room.
We could have woken up a bunch of times during all that. But if Zero erased our memories?
Of course. We wouldn't remember.
No.
What's this?
Slash the pig's stomach.
pig's stomach.
Whoa! For real? Would that mean that we...
Probably.
Why? Why do we have to do something like that?
I have no idea, but it's not like we really have a choice, do we?
There's no way to leave. We're just gonna have to do what he said.
Seek a way out. Alright, so that's the pig. I still think this pig is the one, but the big question is, how do we get it out? This is it. Time to prove I'm a man. Oh, my hand! Wait, not even a crack? Don't try to crack glass with your hands. What the hell are you? There are caster wheels on it, but it seems it's locked in place. We'll need to unlock them if we want to move it. There's a plug over there. Maybe they mean the pillow pig. Hey, there's a dotted line on this pillow. Maybe we're supposed to slash this pig. Be a lot easier if it is. No harm in trying. Time to solve puzzles. Let's see if there's any tools around here. There's a sink. Oh, and some casseroles to bomb. Maybe we can move it. We can try. It's not moving an inch. Damn, I think it's locked in place. Anything in these boxes? Okay, ignore that for now. It looks like a researcher's note. They must have been doing research on cells. I know! It's telling us to look at all the cells in the microscope. Wow, you actually thought of something. Let's see, examination of the green and pink liquid reveals two different cell structures. Separating liquid results in different colors. Hopefully it's clear after inspecting the separated liquids in the microscope, the cell structure is unique for each color. Hey, I want to see too. Hey! Will you just shut it? This is what kids are. Give me a second. I can't see anything. Hell, I think you're gonna see anything about the lens. Why is the one piece in this mall red? It fell out and I barely touched it. I swear, did I break it? Yeah, we can use it for something. Let's take it. There's a little slot right there. This piece from the model doesn't have the whole same shape as the screws. I think we can unscrew it with this. Yeah, the cover's off. Cover centrifuge. What are these lines on the back side of the cover? Goes to the cart to the right, I think. Maybe it's just a pattern it has? Or someone drew on it. I feel like there's something to them. So we got the cover off, but what exactly is this? Any ideas? I might have seen it before, or not. Maybe I would have known before I lost my memories. No, I thought maybe, but no. For 4 buttons, each a different color. This might be... You think we've got the combination right? This thing would open. I think so too. Let's try it. It's a specimen of some kind of plant. Maybe it's an experimental plant that can live in a polluted world. Sounds like a setup for a man-eating flower from a B-movie to me. This is a seahorse specimen. What is a seahorse anyway? A kind of shrimp? Or starfish? Snake? Or type of fish? It's hard to tell, but they do have gills. It looks like this is the only one locked in place. What could that mean? There's a little penguin. There's a penguin in there. I think that's a copy of Tim Burton's second Batman movie. It's so sad that Tim Burton's second Batman movie's in this jar. I guess people really didn't like it. I don't think it was that bad. Shut up, Monokuma. Huh? That's just a spot here doesn't have a specimen. I heard nothing was here in the first place. Or what goes here was moved somewhere. Did we see any other specimen cylinders in the room? Check the microwave. Oh, I think this thing will fit in here. The centrifuge cover? Huh, well, we can try it at least. Letters appeared on the cover. Words showed up after we was hit by the UV radiation. What are these circle things? Are they dishes? Orange, blue, white, and dishes. Could be circular motions, too. This is a clean bench. It's preventing contamination of samples while I'm working. What kind of contamination? Substances like microorganisms, bacteria, things that shouldn't get mixed in samples. I see. You really know your stuff. Some suspicious liquid. It won't explode if we mix it, will it? I volunteer you, Eric. Oh, like mad scientists do, right? Well, that's an old-fashioned reference. Green. Ojiro. Ojiro got its name from an old way of calling vegetables a green plant. It tastes super bad. Oh, do you know stuff like that? Just who are you, really? It's pink liquid. It's so bright. It's a popular color in nail salons. We're done here for the moment. Check this! There's nothing on the monitor. Hey, do you think we could use this computer to do research? I don't think so. Let's keep looking. I think this is an analyzer, but it doesn't look like the power's on. I don't think a power cord's even connected. I doubt we could turn it on as that's now. There's a power cord over here. So we need a power cord. That's not the right thing. Here we go. There's a sink on this thing. Hey look, I found this in here. It's this very context-sensitive clicking. That knife looks pretty sharp. We can use the kelp in the pig's stomach. Yeah, that was very tight click. Alright, I'm gonna do it. Ready? There's a bunch of things inside. Let's take all of them. The incubation period for this virus is extremely short. Mortality rate is 100%. Symptoms include blood erupting from the body and then death. Microscope lens, we need that. Power cord, definitely. What's this paper? Fantastic BioR? Never heard of it. I think we can use this now. Okay. I'm understanding something here. Ah, it's too fuzzy to see. Let's go back and, since I'm clicking, turn this on. There's an outlet in the back. Oh, the power turned on. We can't use it. That looks like it's on standby mode right now. The cover over there opened up. What could that be? It's a thin hole on the side here. Maybe it'll turn if we stick something in it? Something thin and long. Hey, it fits perfectly. Let's cut to the chase. Yeah, the analyzer's on. I can't believe using a knife for this lever actually worked. Me neither. If we take the knife out, we can still use it. Oops. The blade broke off inside, and now it's useless as a knife. Idiot! Look what you did! Damn it! How are we gonna cut the pig open now? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to pull so hard. Damn it, it's all over. Zero's gonna kill us all now. All in due time. What's done is done. The analyzer's still on at least. We'll find our way. It was orange and that orange, blue, and white. Do we have to mix colors? Oh, if I was clicking this earlier. Let's see, set the dial to A to mix the liquid. Set the dial B to separate the liquid. This must be the manual centrifuge. Alright, so let's separate these. Red liquid test tube. It's a red liquid. Kinda looks like blood. I'm not sure about this. White. It's a white liquid. Do you really grow tall when you drink a lot of milk? Let's make sure no one tries to drink this accidentally, okay? Looks like they're cleanly separated. Blue. It's a blue liquid. I thought blue blood ran through veins when I was little. Oh, you would know, wouldn't you? It's a yellow liquid? Lemonade? Are you serious? That's yellow, alright. The yellow liquid cells are in groups of 5. 3, 1, 2. I should probably memo that down. Two, 3, 4, 5. Probably check the log, to be honest. Blue is 2. White is 1. Complete. Yeah, it's unlocked. Good job. Pretty amazing for a kid your age. I won't lose next time. What's this box? Huh. Transparent specimens. I think we can fit all these in the box. Let's find out. Oh, it's a puzzle. Here. I'm not sure if you're allowed overlap, maybe. Okay, you go here. Now we need to figure you out. Figure the biggest pieces out first. You go there. Shrimpy, go here. You go there. Yeah. Yeah. No. No, that's not right. Here we go. Capsules? What do we need these for? Are we supposed to take them? I don't really like capsule pills. They have to be cherry flavored. Eric, aren't you still taking children's cough syrup? Aren't you? You aren't. These capsules. He's not telling us that we have to take them, is he? Maybe he mix it with something that'll give us a clue. These are pills I wouldn't want to take. No. Well, we got pills here. Gotta use those pills with something. Orange, blue, and white. We have to be able to mix these two things here. But where can we mix? Orange. Orange. Blue. White. It's a... Oh, baby. Yeah, we did it! No matter how hard the situation is, solving a problem always cheers you up. Huh? There's something in there. A specimen cylinder. Looks like there's a human fetus inside. Fetus? What's wrong? Don't have the heart? You won't after I murder you. This is a human fetus specimen. I think it died before birth. Ah, I always think too much about these kinds of things and I get all sad. Are you crying? Human is the last one. Yeah, a perfect fit. But nothing's happening. Maybe the positions are wrong. Alright, let's write this down. Bird. Fish. Bug. Plant. Human. I should start clicking on. We haven't done that yet. Okay, so it was bug? But the bug one didn't move, right? No, bug is fine. BF. Human should be last. Bird. That's weird. Wasn't bug over here? Colors. Let's try this. Yeah, it's a double solution for two different things. Oh, now I see. That's how it goes. I'm glad you're here. Oh, it's nothing. I knew it too, of course. I was way before. Hey, don't ignore me! Some kind of machine came out. A fingerprint authentication device. We have to prove our identities now. What if the exit opens up if we do it? Let's just try it out. Oh, that hurt. What the? I thought I just wanted a fingerprint. What is this? Was this some sort of trap? Damn, I'm bleeding. That hurt. Huh? What's that sound? Maybe that means we passed the authentication? Hey, look over there. The light by the sink turned on. The green light turned on. It must mean there's power. Did anything change? Well, let's see. This thing. It can move? Okay. Now what? That means that one can be moved too. Combine! What? The light's red. Did I do something wrong? Watch out! Get away from there! Acid. No, it's just exploding pig. Ugh, this thing's heavy. And the smell is disgusting. Ugh. Quit whining and move it. Didn't you want to prove you were a man? You can do it, Eric. Pig. It's kind of hard to cut when you're holding it, huh? It's pretty heavy, so I don't think we can. So the pig's in place now, but how do we cut it open? Thanks to someone, the knife's broken. I moved the thing, so I'm not touching it again. Would you just chill, Eric? Let's just look for somebody to replace the knife. Something cut us in here. Can't open the drawer. Huh? There's a drawer here. This is a scalpel. We can probably use it. Let's take it with us. What are the pills for, then? The pig's all set, and I have the scalpel. But where do I start cutting? Oh, for crying out. Here. Give me the scalpel. There's a trick to it. Wow, so clean. Does your family own a farm, Mira? Let's not talk about what she does for a living. Something like that. Now let's see what's inside this thing. You found it!
An unfortunate creature.
Zero!
17 years ago, a woman died. Her chest carved open with a sharp object.
I wonder who it was.
Take there. One difference. That woman was alive. Her heart was still beating as the organ was cruelly carved out of her. A male suspect was quickly caught. He must have planned to escape via taxi, as he called one before his capture. The police arrested him before he was able to utilize the waiting vehicle to flee the scene. Instead, a genius surgeon climbed inside. He was heading to the hospital, a seriously ill patient awaiting his arrival for life-saving treatment. However, the taxi got into an accident before reaching its destination. It
That
collided
snail.
with a large truck. The resulting wreck was horrendous. Sadly, as a result of this accident, the driver and surgeon died, as well as the young boy waiting for surgery. Life is truly unfair, don't you think?
What is the point of him telling us this story?
It's just some kind of act, right? Probably doesn't mean anything.
I'm not sure.
Now then, let's begin our game, shall we?
Zero's all about the snail on the path.
The pigs
And since you see a snail, you take a different path, you end up getting killed.
3 syringes. Each of them is filled with a specific virus called Radical 6.
Radical 6?
This virus is special. It awakens a desire to kill oneself, among other things. Once infected, symptoms appear as early as 10 minutes, or take up to 2 hours. And the host soon finds the urge to commit suicide irresistible. The mortality rate is 75%. Transmitted through liquids, it's highly contagious. Oh yes, I believe you located a set of documents during your search of this room. A set of files on FBR, the Fanatic Bio-R virus. The mortality rate of this virus is 100%. Infection results in blood erupting from your body. Then death. An antagonistic relationship exists between Radical 6 and FBR. If you were to be infected by Radical 6, it would be cancelled out with the addition of FBR, and you are unaffected. Conversely, injecting Radical 6 into you after becoming infected with FBR will cause them to destroy each other and leave no adverse effects on you.
So a single virus is toxic, but using the other as a vaccination provides an antidote.
Now,
One kills you pretty fast, though.
piece of information for you. I am what you'd call a clairvoyant, one who knows the future.
What is he talking about?
If I had foreseen that you would all choose to inject Radical 6 at this moment, I would have made sure to coat FBR on the fingerprint authentication device for you.
Oh god, you gonna get to decide to use it or not.
Already be infected with the Fanatic Bio-R virus.
That device over there?
Oh, I do remember feeling something when I touched it. Like a prick.
So we were all stabbed by a poison needle?
On the other hand, if I saw that you were not going to inject yourselves with Radical 6, then I would be sure to leave the needle clean.
Flip of a coin.
You would not become infected with Fanatic Bio-R.
Wait, what? What are you saying?
I'll say it once more. If all of you plan to inject yourselves with Radical 6, you already have FBR. If you are not going to inject yourselves, then you are not infected right now. Which means, in either case, you being saved is a foregone conclusion. There's no reason for you to worry about the situation. What will you do now? Inject yourselves with Radical 6, or refrain? It would then your decision is already known to me.
In the Zero Escape universe, when they say that, a lot of times they literally mean it.
So wait, do we even need to choose?
Huh?
If what Zero told us is the truth, then the outcome will be the same. If we inject ourselves with this Radical 6, we're already infected with FBR. So they destroy each other and we're fine. And if we don't do it, that just means we weren't infected with FBR in the first place.
But what if it's a lie?
Huh?
He's saying, what if he's lying about being psychic? Well, if you think about it, the likelihood that he's lying is incredibly high.
So then, what do we do? What the hell do we do?
We make a decision. It's time to choose. Let's go for it. I'm a gambling man. I'm only gonna die brutally if he's wrong.
Let's do it.
Why?
Care to share your reason?
After everything, the issue isn't if Zero can see the future or if he's lying. It's just like Eric said. If Zero does have that power, then it's the same either way. That means all we need to do is think about what happens if he doesn't. Our fate can go 4 different ways if that's the situation. If we are infected with FBR and we inject ourselves with Radical 6, or not. If we aren't infected with FBR and we inject ourselves with Radical 6, or not. The important thing we need to remember, though, is the mortality rates. Zero said the casualty rate is 75% for the Radical 6 virus. And we saw in the files that death is 100% confirmed for Fnatic Bio-R. So we can use that to determine.
Flip a coin. Bet on 25%.
It's clear which option is best, right?
I see. The probability that we're infected with FBR is 2 to 1, which means if we inject Radical 6, our survival rate is half of 125, 62.5%.
And if we don't inject it, then our chance is sitting at 50%.
Any objections?
I like statistics.
Then we know what to do.
Especially when we're about to do something possibly suicidal.
Okay, here we go. Ready? And...
Oh god. Oh, we're fine. Cool.
So are we good? Did we do the right thing?
The lab door opened afterwards, so we must have.
do you feel any different?
No, not really.
So, I guess?
Oh god. Let's go do some stuff right now.
Hey, Eric. I've thought this before, but, well, your laugh is kind of strange.
Oh, I'm sorry. I guess this is, well, sort of a bad habit I've had since I was a kid.
What do you mean?
Issues at home, I guess.
Was your family difficult?
That's just it. We were completely normal. A kind mom, a clumsy dad, and an annoying little brother.
Time for a flashback. Possibly before we all kill ourselves.
Oh, dear. What's wrong?
I'm not sure. They've just been crying.
Hey, you two. Mind telling Mommy why you're crying?
Chris broke my toy!
No! It was your fault, Eric!
Chris, Eric, listen to me, okay? When painful or sad things happen, people get angry or cry because of them. But even at those times, I want you to never forget to smile.
Smile?
Yes, smile. no matter how painful things get. As long as you can face it with a smile, happiness will come to you. Smiles have a strange power.
Really?
Yes, really. And that's not all. A smile can make everyone all around you happy too.
Even when your girlfriend's stabbing out your heart.
You'll be happy too?
Of course. So why don't you two stop fighting and show Mommy your smiles?
Oh god, what if you murdered her mother? His mother, rather.
Sure are something else. Hey, what about me? Can Daddy get some smiles too?
Oh dear, it looks like Daddy's lonely, you two. Let's all give him a whole lot of smiles.
Okay.
Get over here for a hug. Oh, you've gotten big.
Me too. Me too.
Okay, okay. Come at me. I'm ready.
Yay!
Oh boy! That actually makes a lot of sense why they would both say the same thing.
Never forget to smile.
And this way he might be
Never hurt a
traumatized.
bug. Not even if a line of ants crossed her path. She was that kind and gentle.
That's why she took a different path, because she saw a snail on one route.
And when we lost her, that's when Dad changed.
What if you are Zero?
Shut the hell up! Who said you could fucking cry?
Chris!
Oh, Jesus, Eric! Can't you even look after your shitty little brother?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Forgive me. Please forgive me.
God. Fucking kids. Hey, go find someone to get me beer.
Don't cry. Don't get mad. You better always smile, was what Dad liked to say.
You got the joy
But
deep
unlike
down in
Mom,
your heart.
He was never not angry with us. Eventually, I figured out how to smile, regardless of what was going on. Just smiling day in and day out. No fun. Not happy. I'd be made fun of, or yelled at. And no matter the pain, no matter how bad it was, I never raised my voice. I just kept smiling. I didn't stop, even after Dad fell ill and died. So I guess the two smiles, one taught by my mom, and one forced by my dad, got kinda mixed up, and the result is what I pasted on my face.
You are a big candidate to become the Joker someday.
Eric.
Or Zero.
I've never talked to anyone about all of this before, but... Mira, will you still love me? Even with me being like this?
How dumb can you get?
Yeah, you're right. I didn't even have to ask, did I?
Eric, thanks for sharing that.
It wasn't like I did it for you or anything. It just sort of came out, that's all.
Yeah, still, thanks.
To tell the truth, I just didn't want to end up like my father. So I forced my mouth to keep smiling through everything. But it's no use. The worst part of me still came to the front after we got trapped here. I pushed all of that on you, too.
Don't worry about it.
It's so nice we all got along.
Okay.
We're such a perfect dysfunctional family.
So, you never mentioned you had a younger brother.
Yeah. About your age, more or less.
What? We're the same age? Oh, maybe we could be friends. Would it be okay if I met him after we get out?
Well...
Eric.
Anyway, sorry I turned the mood dark.
You turn the mood. Oh, your jokes always crack me up, Eric.
Huh?
I mean,
Oh,
to
no.
think that was dark. You really have a sense for these things. worry. Listening to it was a lot of fun.
Wait a minute. What makes you think that was all a joke?
Uh-huh.
It was such a sad story. He just told us he's been holding in this painful past the whole time. How is that a joke?
Oh, I just didn't think to make a mistake like that.
A mistake?
I'm so sorry. I've always been clumsy. It's at times like these that I don't even know how to look, you know?
Clumsy?
Hey, Eric. Can you tell me?
Mira?
Perfectly dysfunctional family.
What? No.
Mom's a serial killer.
Mira? Why did you...
Dad can be this traumatized guy with a smile on his face.
What's wrong with you, Mira? Stop! Stop this! No!
You're a walking casualty inducer.
Zero.
Such a...
It's
Alright, let's see how much if we don't inject. And also don't get murdered by Mira again, hopefully. Because she seems like this entire team is a giant walking time bomb.
Maybe we shouldn't.
Yeah, right?
care to share your reason?
After everything, the issue isn't if Zero can see the future or if he's lying. It's just like Eric said. If Zero does have that power, then it's the same either way. That means all we need to do is think about what happens if he doesn't have powers. The important thing to determine is if we're actually infected with FBR.
So you don't think we are then?
No. In fact, a virus called Fanatic Bio R existing in the first place is very suspicious.
Radical 6 sounds just as fantastical.
Yeah, actually,
No.
it actually does exist in this
There's
world.
no doubt that Radical 6 is real. I've heard of it before. Well, it could be that Zero wants us to become infected with Radical 6. But instead of doing it himself, for some reason he's unable to.
So he needs us to do it ourselves then.
Hey, what the?
The door!
It opened!
Let's get out of here! If we're too slow, then the door might up and close on us.
Wait, Eric!
Once we start bleeding from the eyes. Maybe Zero is right. Maybe we're finding around what?
Hey, Mira! What are you doing?
We're finding around what with the relation to the virus, but we don't account for Mira murdering us every time.
We must have been right not to inject it.
I don't keep seeing his
Still
dog's
feel
butt.
okay, and more importantly, the door opened for us.
There's still another possibility, you know. That Zero really does have the ability to see the future.
If it's true, then we would have been right if we had injected the needles too.
Hey, did you tell the truth earlier?
About what?
About Radical 6 being real.
Oh, yeah.
How do you know about it?
Well, I'm not sure.
Could you get any more suspicious?
I know what I know, okay? I can't help that.
So why not share? Tell us more about this Radical 6 virus.
More. I'm not even sure where to start.
I
How
keep
about
debating
it's
if you're
vague?
another character.
Oh.
That's where I like being in this series.
That's easy. Aside from triggering intense suicidal impulses, Radical 6 causes the infected's thought process to reduce by 1√6. Therefore, when 1 second passes for them, the world has gone through √6 seconds, or roughly 2.45 seconds. There is also the word radical. Aside from meaning things like extreme, it can also refer to a radical root. Get it?
Oh, so that's why it's Radical 6.
But is it really possible for thought speed to be slowed down like that?
Yep. The infected, through changes in DNA methylation and histomodification, gain epigenetic mutations in the control mechanisms of their genetic expressions.
Wait! Could you maybe simplify that, please?
You sure
The
seem to know a
body's
lot about
composition
this.
changes as a genetic switch is flipped, more or less.
A genetic...
Switch?
Huh. Let's try this. A common scientific thought, until now, was that parental characteristics didn't transfer. Recent research has changed that.
I guess all the
We
party
now know
leaders
that
are
it can be
shifters.
by flipping certain genetic switches. Well, regardless of what kind of experiences the parents had to go through, their DNA blueprints won't change. But within that expansive DNA coding, the question of what should be read seems to change based on experience. The change becomes especially apparent when the parents' lives are in danger.
Like maybe if someone was trapped in a shelter and forced to risk their life.
Like this one.
So, if Eric and I did the horizontal tango right now, the baby might end up psychic.
What?
Anyway, so if Radical 6 really does flip the genetic switch... Hey, are you listening?
Yeah. So, you're basically saying this Radical 6 virus is super dangerous, right?
Yes, there's no doubt it is. So, Zero said earlier that Radical 6 transmits through bodily fluids and is highly infectious. If someone infected with the virus was to go outside, then mankind, 6 billion people, will die.
6 billion?
Don't trust Mira. She's a copy of that damn thing right under her.
Now announcing the current casualties.
Oh god, Mira.
C-Team, Carlos, Akane, Junpei. These 3 are now deceased. As a result, 3 X-passes will be revealed. Fire, crash, 5. That is all.
What the hell? C-Team is dead?
It's obviously because of the vote
The vote?
at 13:30.
Then... But wait, did everyone from C-Team really die? We haven't seen their corpses or anything. They might still be alive.
No, they're dead. I'm sure of it.
Why?
Because...
He's right. I don't think they're alive.
You too, Mira?
Morphogenetic fields.
What do you think, old man? C-Team's gotta be alive, right?
What are you doing, Eric? He's not gonna answer you.
Hey, you don't know. Maybe he...
Can speak?
Now it is time for you to sleep.
0.
When next you wake, know you will have no memory of these past 90 minutes.
There's something really weird going on in this timeline here. There's some kind of really crippling hint about something that's going on. Wait a minute. That was it? Oh no. It's foreshadowing something else that happens in another route. So that means... yeah. It means Mira's gonna have the virus at some point in another place. And she's gonna try to get out with it. That's not good.